Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Basement Boys podcast. This is episode number 5. I am joined today by Jack, aka Royal Pandemic, and Marcus, aka Man Marcus. And today's episode is sponsored by the very, very dirt cheap earphones I'm using to record this, which turn out to be better than the £35 headset that I own. How you doing, boys?
Good.
I'm alright.
I'm doing
Not
good.
bad.
Now, I messaged the group chat earlier. I actually have an agenda for today's podcast. I actually have something for us to do.
Shit.
Yeah,
It's a change.
it's something for you. It's gonna be weird for you, Marcus, because I know you like to live off the grid.
Okay.
We're gonna Google our names.
Oh no, correct. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
I
uh, it's only because I know what's gonna come up when you Google my name.
oh, that worries me. Not gonna, but like I want to see like what comes up if we Google ourselves, but like ignore results related to us, maybe. Because I know
Okay.
I've been in my local newspaper.
Oh, I have as well.
I
Sure
haven't.
is,
I haven't
yeah.
been anything.
I'm gonna start with you then, Marcus, if that's okay. I know
Yeah, sure.
Marcus likes to live off the grid. We know this, but it's fine. The first result is a Facebook page for someone called Marcus. Oh shit! I shouldn't say your last name, should I?
Well, it's out there now.
Don't worry, I'll edit that out. Or should we restart? We're restarted. We're only 2 minutes
No,
in.
I was gonna say you could just bleep it out.
Okay, yeah, I'll bleep it out, and I'll leave this bit in.
Brilliant.
The first thing that's come up is Marcus and then your last name. He's a musician and band. He's an
Yes.
he's an old man.
And he makes children's music. And I hate the fact that that's the first thing that comes up when you search my name because
Honestly, right. The only thing that's come. Oh yeah, is it on Facebook?
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I love that one
yeah,
of the
it's just
first posts as well is saying having fun with the little ones, and that just worries me. I know he's a children's entertainer, but just the
I'm
wording
trying-
of that worries me.
it's not great, is it? I'm
There's
gonna be honest.
LinkedIn. There's an IMDb.
Oh. Oh no, it's the film I'm in. No.
It's a film
I'm
from 1995, so that was before you were
uh,
born. Called
only just.
Does
Swear.
IMDb count porn?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my many films.
Marcus last name ex Wimbledon FC, Optimum Performance Clinic.
Well,
There's a Marcus last name attorney at law.
okay. No, that see, my first and last name attorney at law just sounds swag as hell.
It do.
Like, if I was represented by someone with my name, I'd just be like, right, he knows what he's doing. I'm probably not going to jail.
Probably. Or you can buy the child entertainer Marcus album on Amazon. That's pretty cool.
Oh, how much is it?
Let me look. You can buy MP3 album for $8.99.
Hey, okay.
I might
throwing
buy
it out
it.
there.
I might buy
Yeah.
it one day, you know.
Featuring great
We
songs
could-
such as Wake Up, Brand New Day, So Glad! Exclamation mark, and My
Oh,
Dog.
look, it's on Spotify.
So glad and brand new day I have actually heard, and they're not awful. They're not great, but they're not awful. The others I have no idea.
I'm going on to images now.
Oh no.
One of them is a stock image of a black couple.
Okay.
One of them is a woman that looks like she has way too much surgery.
Okay.
And then
Well,
there's a motorcycle.
searching my name.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Okay, well,
I'm sending this into the Discord. This is amazing.
Okay.
It-
Is
I'll-
it an actual photo of me or
no, it's not a photo of you. Don't worry. And
it's okay?
I'm gonna put it up on screen too in the YouTube video, so people at
Jesus.
home can see this.
I just checked then, and that guy, the entertainer, is on Spotify, so I could be listening to him all the time now.
Oh,
I could ask
okay.
my Google
So,
Nest to do it, but I don't want to, because she'll say I'll have to say your name, and then she will say your name, and we want to keep that private for you because I know you.
no, it's fine. I don't really care. It's just I
He's
just can't
living
be
off the
bothered with
grid, ladies
socials
and gentlemen.
See, the
at
thing
the
is, right,
moment.
with me, the problem
At
with
the
me is
moment.
Jordan's very open about his name. And the thing is, if you know his name, you're gonna know my name as well. So you know.
And you don't want to be associated with him either. That's also something, because you hate him. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah, because I hate him.
So going back on track with the image you put on Discord, I'm gonna be honest. If I had a persona, that would be it. I'm gonna like it's the amount of swag that Shark Boy has. Holy shit!
Who would be
Like
your
he looks like
out of the rest of the basement boys? Who would be your lava girl counterpart to that shark boy?
ooh, it's a tough one. Honestly, I think the one person that has the most energy to be Lava Girl, I'd say Nick would be.
Yeah, you're
Because
probably
Nick
right.
just has, yeah, Nick's a lava girl.
It also helps that he's ginger, so his hair's already the color of lava. Also,
I didn't even think of that.
you know that woman that I said looks like she's had too much surgery.
Yeah.
She has a website, and her name is your last name and then Marcus. So that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, but why would my name be a sur? That's a weird surname.
Don't worry about it. All right, Jack Cobain of the Cobain Brothers. Let's Google you. One of the like, you know how Google, if you just search normally and it'll recommend images. The first image is of an image of a child with Michael Jackson.
Oh shit, it is as well. Fuck, it's me. Did I meet Michael Jackson?
It's
Is
so
that me?
it's someone's Twitter profile picture.
I think I might have met Michael Jackson. You know.
You
Jack,
are Michael Jackson.
are you ready for this one, boys?
Go on.
Jack Cobain, Notre Dame Fighting Irish, official athletics website.
Oh my God, I've seen it. I remember seeing this before. I don't know how.
Have you searched my name before? Jesus.
No, this is
That's a
before
lie.
I even met you. I've actually found this thing before. I don't know how.
University
This
of
is the
Notre
weirdest.
Dame, Indiana. Is yeah.
So oh, I know where it's from. So I've got a pair of shorts that's from the University of Notre Dame, and it has like fighting Irish on it.
Oh my god, some ginger guy. I'm on the front page now, and he's 6'3", and he's from Dublin.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor.
I've gone that far down. Kurt Cobain's just appeared.
Oh no.
So you just search Jack
That's
Cobain on Google and it comes up with Kurt Cobain. Okay, I see how it is.
yeah.
I'm a Google myself now, and
However, I'm alive and he is not.
I'm not gonna say my
Yikes.
last name out loud because I'm not about that.
Danny's last name is Winterhill.
Yeah, it's true.
You're about doxing me, but not yourself.
It's actually coming up with like stuff relevant to me. It's come up with
Am I, am I
it's
searching Danny or Daniel?
Daniel. I've searched my birth name. It's come up with like profiles actually relevant to me. It's come up with my LinkedIn.
Yeah, it's given me your Facebook page as well. Like it's given me your media
Oh my
page.
God, yeah.
It's actually, am I that relevant?
Oh my god, the first picture on images is you.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
I'm
that's
jealous.
weird, champ. That no.
And
Why
then
is
the fourth,
why is there a picture of the Chuckle Brothers?
It must be a tweet you made.
you're graduating, you're holding your little tube. That
Oh,
sounds wrong
I
though.
remember. So the second picture that comes up when you search your name down, is I remember that shoot we did.
Oh yeah, and I had you as my little runner because you had to go halfway through.
Yeah, it was a fun day.
It was super stressful for me, but I still had fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is when you're like producing and directing something, it's just so much stress.
Yeah, I'm not worried about. Oh right, police stuff is starting to come up now. This is weird, champ.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, yep, I've got to that.
The sentence is death. The misanthropologist, and
Oh,
that's
mine.
and that's a detective with my last name but not my first name, and a different detective with my first name but not my last name. So that's why
Well,
that's come up, I think.
I've just got appeal to locate teenage runaway and older brother.
Okay, I've not seen that.
Um,
Don't worry about it.
or your or your brother?
Don't worry about it. I'm
Um,
surprised. Like I googling you two like stuff not relevant to you two came up. What I'm surprised stuff actually relevant to me came up.
it just means you got a bigger like digital footprint than the both of us.
I want to be off the grid, Marcus. How do I do it?
Well, first you've got to find an entertainer who does children's music. Um,
Exactly that.
yes. Uh,
I'm just
I don't
I know
know.
we're 11 minutes in now, but we're definitely recording episode 5, right?
I hope so. I mean, I've been a bit out of it, so I don't know.
Let me
Yeah.
see what number
But
the last episode was.
Yeah, I'll just look now because I was listening to it on my way to work this morning. Oh, I better turn my volume off so it doesn't play when I click on it. Yeah, we are definitely on episode 5. This is fun
okay.
because we're talking about the logistics of recording the podcast just in the podcast. This is stuff that normal podcasts would probably edit out, but I'm
Yes.
definitely too lazy for that. Also,
Yes.
I also have a full-time job, so like editing this is yeah, fun.
Weird flex, but okay.
Imagine working full-time. Yeah.
Imagine checking Discord for a beautiful painting I found.
Oh, do you
I saw
want
that one as well. Well, I searched your name.
whose name is he searching? Oh, that's a cute dog.
I think it was Marcus's
Mine.
name.
I'll put that up on screen as well when I'm editing.
From Chuckle Brothers
Uh,
video.
This is the most editing
so
I'm gonna have to do for the podcasts, to be
I
honest.
know
see
why.
the one.
I know why the Chuckle Brothers has come up.
Why? I know I tweeted about it.
Yeah, that's why. Because you retweeted.
It's because one of them died.
Yeah, Barry died.
F.
F's in the chat, boys.
Rest in peace.
Oh, that's something. Like celebrity deaths. What? Like which celebrity death affected you the most?
I wouldn't say like it affected me, but I think the one that like I remember the most was like when Michael Jackson died. I like it's the only one where I remember exactly like where I was when it happened. I don't know why, but maybe it's because it was like such a big figure in like
Yeah.
the like, industry. But I remember I was on like a French trip, and like everyone was just like, like it hits everyone at the same time, and everyone like, gets their phones out and they're like, "Oh my God, what's happening?"
Yeah, I
And
feel
like
that.
I don't know, I feel like that's the biggest one that I remember.
I see. Well, I remember like I was driving. My dad was driving like after we heard the news. It was not long after we heard the news. Me and my dad were drive. My dad was driving me somewhere, and he said to me, "I bet it's only gonna take 5 minutes for me to get a joke text about it." And he was right. He immediately got a joke text after saying that sentence. Like he said that,
Oh
and
no.
then his phone went off. I was like, "Oh, should I check it for you, Dad?" And he was like, "Yeah." I check it, and there's something about like recycling him because of all the plastic surgery he had.
Jesus.
Oh
That was the
no.
joke.
Oh my God.
Joke text chains back in the day were one of my favorite things to do.
No, it wasn't about the joke text chains for me. It was the whole like if you don't reply to this, you'll have like 10 years bad luck.
Oh, I
I'm
ignored
sure.
all of them. I was not about
And
I
look
don't,
where you are now.
that.
I don't get how
Uh,
you know about. I used to get loads of chainmail off people, and it was just horrible.
I was watching earlier. I was watching an episode of Super Mega, and they were reading through. They were doing like an episode where they were doing really bad quizzes, and one of the comments was something like, "Oh, do not read this. You'll be kissed by like your lover on next Friday."
Oh yeah,
Then
I was just
end
watching
up
that video
kissing
as
them.
well.
Uh,
Actually, that leads into like the celebrity death that affected me was Daniel from Syndigo,
oh shit.
because I was a big fan of him. Like, well, not well him and Ryan obviously, but I was a big fan of Syndigo. But then when he killed himself, that really struck me. As I
Mm,
was like at the time, I've struggled with mental health issues. I think most people anyway. Yeah, I was struggling really hard at that time, and then seeing the effect his suicide had on the people around him, I was like, this is not something I can do because I don't want to pass my pain onto my loved ones.
mm,
And I really like it, but yeah, that was a celebrity death that really affected me personally.
mm.
But
I think, I think like the depths that come to pass about like with mental health and everything like that. I think they're the ones that do hit the hardest for everybody else because
mm,
a lot of people can relate to them, and a lot of the time it's not spoken about, and that's when it gets so worse.
yeah, I feel like mental health is a lot less stigmatized now than what it was. I remember a colleague of mine at my old job saying she had postnatal depression and she went to the doctors to sort it out, and the doctor kind of just said deal with it.
Mm,
And she was an older woman. She was about 60. Um, but like now, there's so much support for mental health, and I think that's really good. Obviously, but
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too long. Jack, which celebrity death affected you?
Well, it didn't like affect me that much. Well, as much as I wanted it to, like as much as it should have probably, but
I love that you just said as much as I wanted it to.
not that I wanted
That
it,
was not good wording.
like not as much as I expected it might have.
That's better
But
wording.
Juice WRLD's death, pretty pretty upsetting because
Yeah,
I love his music,
Mm.
and now just knowing that he's never going to be able to put out anymore,
yeah.
apart from the stuff he's already recorded.
It's a shame when the world loses like super talented people like that. Like Robin Williams, he was a super talented actor.
Mm.
And then Daniel from Syndigo, he was insanely talented with the music stuff.
I think I think with music with musicians, I think when they die, I think that's when they like, ironically become more popular. It's the same with like artists when their
Oh
their
yeah,
pieces become more valuable. And like so many people I know only like started finding out about Juice WRLD and X and things like that like after they died.
like
And
yeah,
then
I feel that.
Yeah, I only
I think,
started.
but
Go on.
I was gonna say, um, one person like someone who died this year or didn't even realize was do you remember Scrubs?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Ted
the lawyer from
Ted?
Scrooge, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
it was upsetting.
That was like near the
Mm.
start of lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, on
he was
May.
one of my favorites as well. So
I know.
Yeah, I really liked Ted. He was a funny character. I don't know if I don't think I've seen him in anything else.
me neither.
I think he's been in things, but his biggest role was definitely Scrubs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like most people have that one role, don't they?
Mm.
Like Robin Williams' one role was probably Mrs. Doubtfire.
Uh, I mean, there's
Ratatouille.
Jumanji as well, though.
Well, actually, yeah, with Robin Williams, it's a bit different. He's been in so many iconic films.
Yeah,
Good Morning Vietnam is a class film.
oh, 100%.
I just
Oh,
re-
I forgot.
sorry,
Oh,
go on.
I was gonna say, on links to that, uh, a bit off topic, but I remember when I was working in a casting company, we were talking to like directors and things like that, and like camera people. And one of the camera people I spoke to was a cameraman who was a cameraman for Full Metal Jacket.
That's cool. That's quite the
I
claim
know.
to fame.
Yeah, like I was just like, you know when you're talking to someone, you got to pretend like you're not like super like, oh, this is really cool. You got to be so professional about it,
Yeah, but on
and
the inside, you're
it's
like screaming like a schoolgirl kind of meme.
yeah.
I was kind of like that when we sat across from Craig Charles in the pub.
Oh my God, yes.
Wait,
I
what?
remember you were like, you were like, oh, do we go up? Can we ask for an autograph? I was like, we have to remain professional, Dan.
I know, and then to be fair as well, what put me off going up to go and ask him for a photo was a little girl and her mother went over and asked him for a photo, and he looked so miserable. It looked like he ruined his day. I'm
Oh,
sure he's a
Yeah.
really nice guy, but that instance just looked like it ruined his day. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go ask him for a photo now.
I met a
Yeah.
really obscure celebrity once. I met David Guest. I think
Isn't
he's
he?
dead now.
I is he?
He was
Wasn't
like
his like
Michael
claim?
Jackson. He was like one of Michael Jackson's really good friends, something like that. Like I met him
Yeah.
in Liverpool. He was in a phone shop in Liverpool, and these two Scouse girls walk up to him, and they knew he was famous, but they didn't know what he was famous for. So they just asked him, "Hey, what movies are you in? Is he in any movies?"
I love
He's
that.
just he was just famous for being Michael Jackson's friend.
What movies
Yeah.
are you in? That was
That was
terrible.
beautiful. What do you mean? Beautiful.
Thanks, babe.
You sure you're not a Scouse?
Positive, bro. I'm the
Um,
third Cobain brother.
Yo,
Daniel Cobain.
I'm upset though because I met Ashens once, and I've got no proof anymore because the account I had the picture on's gone.
Oh,
I'm so upset you met Ashen.
Bambi met
I really am.
Bambi met Max Morpho. Bambi's in one of Max Morpho's vlogs.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
dicking my fans, I think it's called.
Editing,
He's got a signed train ticket as well.
editing Danny in the future. Hi, how you going? Include the clip now.
Fucking cunt. Adam Rose is a cunt.
And
What
now,
are you gonna say, please?
yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't need to use manners when I'm talking to myself. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I now edit in a fart sound effect. Okay, thank you. I enjoyed that, guys. Did you? That was real good.
so I've got something fun to share that I found out today about Disney.
Oh, give us the
So
spice.
on Disney Plus, you know how you can pay extra to watch Mulan. Apparently there's no Chinese subtitles for it at all.
All in English.
Yep, there's no Chinese subtitles.
Didn't they make Mulan for China, basically?
Yep. Um, and apparently it did really badly
Did
in
really
China.
badly.
Like
I think
they really don't like it.
Weren't people trying to boycott it because of like well, just supporting China?
Well, it's more the fact that a lot of it was filmed in the province with the internment camps,
Yeah,
and everyone's like, Disney, what are you doing, guys? Come on.
they did
Like,
so bad. Jesus, its budget was $200 million and it only made 37.6.
yeah, it's because well they gutted like all the good parts. There's no Mushu. There's no character to it at all.
I don't like the
Um,
route they took the live action Disney films. Whereas
Oh
they're
no.
like trying to make them realistic when those films were designed not to be.
I
Well,
think
here's the thing.
someone
Oh,
explained it.
sorry.
Go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna say. Uh, the thing is, the problem with them calling them live action is like half of it is CGI, and you're like, The Lion King. Oh, that's live action. Oh, it's fucking CGI.
I
Like,
didn't mind
It's
Aladdin.
literally just a cartoon but 3D.
yeah.
The lions in The Lion King aren't real.
Shocker.
Aladdin was alright. I went to go and see Aladdin in the cinema.
Oh, the Will Smith Aladdin.
Yeah.
I've not seen
Apparently, he
any of
did a
them.
really good job.
I think I was always going to say someone gave an explanation as to why Mulan hasn't got Mushu and shit like that in it, because it's not
Because
based on the Disney cartoon. It's based on the actual Chinese story that never had anything in there.
it's based on real events.
Not real events, but it's based on like the story that the cartoon is based off. Like, it's not actually based off the movie,
Nah, it's
which
based
is why
on real
Mushu's in it and
events.
shit.
Ah, so like Avatar was based on real events.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure. Yeah,
Ah,
I don't know where I am.
Avatar 2.
When that's probably not gonna happen until like 2069.
no films are gonna happen until ages anyway, though, because like how are they gonna record a film following the whole Rona guidelines?
Some places have started like filming. I know
I think Batman started filming again.
several like soap operas here in the UK have restarted. Like Corrie's been filming, and Hollyoaks they've recently started filming again. I don't know
But it must
about
be
the other
What was it?
soaps.
I think it was EastEnders or something like that. I remember seeing a picture from like the EastEnders Twitter or something saying that they've started season 2.
that was a joke.
Was it? I was gonna say,
Yeah, that was a joke.
season 1 for 6,124 episodes.
The thing is though, Jack believes everything he reads on the internet.
I don't believe everything. It's just it sounds believable to me. To be honest.
What, EastEnders too?
Yeah, EastEnders series 2.
I'd love that
EastEnders
if you
2,
just added the
Electric
number
Boogaloo.
2 to the title screen. You
Like
got the
fun fact,
the lovely overhead of the Thames, and then it just comes up EastEnders, and then a massive 2. Honestly,
some 3D as well.
I can't wait for EastEnders Infinity War.
Oh, don't spoil
Phil Mitchell plays Thanos.
it. Oh.
Jack's
I've
muted
got
himself.
another.
I think he's embarrassed about me calling him out.
Oh. But whilst he's muted, I'll tell you a fun story, Dan.
Oh yeah, only tell me though. Don't tell Jack.
Yeah, don't tell Jack. Well,
Don't tell the viewers either. I'm editing this out.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm not
Always
editing this out. Don't worry about it.
so today I found out that my aunt doesn't even read my email. I sent her an email a few weeks ago asking who she is, explaining the things that have
Asking
happened,
for some money.
no, and then she sent me an email, I think today or yesterday. I was like, oh, 3 years today, and it was a picture of me on holiday with my ex-girlfriend, and I was like, oh, nice, thanks,
Yikes.
thanks for taking an interest in my life.
I honestly thought you were gonna say you sent the email and it just bounced.
Oh, that would just. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it ever did that. I remember I once did email her and it bounced back, but to be fair, I sent the wrong email address.
I've never had an email bounce back.
Have you not?
No. It's
I
probably
never really sent emails, so you know.
well, yeah, that's true. I that was what I was gonna do over lockdown. I kept putting it off. I was gonna start scam baiting, and then I
What,
never
like,
did it. It's like you purposely like there's a website. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a website you can get that has like the email addresses of non-scammers and the emails they've sent out. You can copy and paste the email they send out and then send that back to them with your reply above it, so then it looks like they won't realize either because they're not that smart. And that's how you start scam baiting.
Sure.
And I was gonna do that, and then I kept putting it off, and then I kind of got really lazy over lockdown, and then didn't.
Sounds like a good video idea, though.
Oh yeah, I think the YouTube channel I watch that does it really well is called Atomic Shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
He does like really good scam baiting.
You know what isn't a scam?
Today's sponsor.
Yes, and also, you can now buy PewDiePie face masks.
Oh yeah, I watched that. They look pretty.
And
The design's pretty cool.
well, the tagline is breathable, washable, and you won't die.
I like that. What if I do die though? Can I sue him?
Well, technically, yes, because it's false advertising.
I love that it's like
Like,
a completely non-disease related death. That I'm walking down the street wearing the mask. I get hit by a car. Can my parents sue him because I was wearing the mask and it said I won't die?
Yeah.
we need to tweet PewDiePie at this now.
He deleted his Twitter, didn't he? He just got fed up with the
Oh,
website.
yeah.
We'll tweet Sive instead.
I want to buy like master designs on, but I can't wear them unless they've got like the metal thing on the nose.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I can't wear them without my glasses steaming up, so I need ones that have metal on them.
I've started wearing because I'm on the reception at work. I've started wearing visors and like they're really good because your glasses don't steam up. But like for us glasses boys, TM, like it just takes a couple of secs for your eyes to adjust to it, and then after that you're good to go, and yeah. I don't think they're as safe as masks, but they're more convenient for us glasses boys.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think.
See, I just don't wear my glasses and become blind, so it's okay.
I mean, yeah,
I can still get in contact, but I don't like things going to my eye, so.
I like the idea of people wearing face masks though. Like just in general, like I really like that Japan do it. Like,
See, Japan only do it though when they're ill. So a lot of people think like it's to stop becoming ill, but it's like the complete different way around. So it's really offensive to give other people your disease. This is considered really rude to like cough and sneeze on people, so they wear the face masks when they're sick, so they don't spread it to anyone else.
I love Japanese culture. It seems really cool.
Sorry, food's here, but.
I thought that was an Among Us noise then. I thought Jack had just like halfway through recording the episode started playing Among Us.
Nah.
Oh, I just laughed 'cause right before we started recording, Danny were like, "I'm gonna put a scream out so we don't hear it," and then
Sorry.
yeah. All right, I've got a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
No, we're not gay.
No, not that one. So there was a post on my Facebook page. Now basically it's someone saying don't buy the new Harry Potter game because it's promoting J.K. Rowling and her beliefs and giving her money. But this is the thing, though, like surely by not buying it, yes, you're not giving her royalties, but at the same time, if you're not buying it full price, then you're not giving the game developers.
Yeah.
Problem, yeah. Like,
To
it's
be
the
honest,
same thing, you know that Weatherspoons boycott people are trying to.
I
Like,
don't
don't go
support
Wetherspoons 'cause
cancel
it gives the owner
culture.
money. The thing is, if you stop going to Weatherspoons, the employees are gonna get punished by it as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the billionaire CEO is gonna be fine. He's just gonna be vibing on his pile of money. But like the minimum wage
Exactly.
employees behind the bar, they're the ones that are gonna suffer because before it affects the CEO's bottom line, it's never gonna touch the CEO's bottom line because it's like, oh, this pub's not pulling in money, time to get rid of staff or just that pub in general. I know it's a bit different for like J.K. Rowling to do that, but also she should just stop making bad decisions, I guess.
I think
You know
the
what was
problem is like she's doubling down on everything she's saying now, which is just making things worse.
Yeah, I agree.
I had a fucking dream. She was in it. I don't know why. And it was last night as well.
Were you going to Hogwarts, Jack?
I think we were, I was like riding a bike or something with her, and I was talking to her, and we were going to Hogwarts. It was really weird. I don't know why I had that dream at all.
Wait, you must. Was it before or after the
It was
PS5
after.
event?
It was last night.
Well, that's probably why you got so excited by the PS5 event. You started dreaming about it.
I
was so
didn't
excited.
watch it
Game.
because I couldn't be bothered, basically.
A lot of the games you
It was
showed
a-
were already games you knew about, to be honest, apart from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but I think, right, my bottom line for the two consoles this year, like, I don't agree on like the whole, oh shit, one's better than the other and all that crap. I do agree there's an objectively better decision to make it a release date based on, the game selection, and the power. Now, like, everyone who can't afford a PC, I genuinely think that PlayStation's a better idea. Yes, it's not as powerful as Xbox, but what games are you gonna have with Xbox to play?
Honestly, as
Like,
well, I would rather have a glorified Wi-Fi router than a mini fridge. And that's just me thinking, like purely looking at the aesthetics of it.
yeah, but they should if they made a black version of the version they have of the PlayStation, it would look so much nicer.
It would also look more like a Wi-Fi router, though, for me.
Yeah, but then it'd be more like a PlayStation.
True, that's true, actually.
But like I was talking to my housemate and I completely agree what he said. Like, um, Xbox has basically repeated the mistake they made last time, where they focus on the spec of the console rather than the games coming out,
Hmm.
and that's why PlayStation did better than the first Xbox One came out, and that's why I'm predicting it's going to be better again.
Let's face it, like, you could have the most powerful console in the world, but if you can't play if you can't play Demon Souls on it, for example, then what's the point of having it? Like, you
Like
could have...
I think
Go on, sorry.
well, I was gonna say, like, I think the biggest blow is the fact that the next Final Fantasy is a PlayStation only game.
It's on PC as
Like,
well.
okay, but
Yeah, but we're
to cut
talking...
out Xbox completely
Yeah, we're talking about,
is
like, the console market because, it's essentially the budget market, isn't it?
yeah, like to completely cut out Xbox from that market it is gonna hurt them because there's a lot of people that like the Final Fantasy franchise who's gonna lean towards either, if they can afford a PC, they're just gonna play it on PC anyway, sure. But if they can't, then they're gonna lean towards the PlayStation.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's the exclusives that sell the consoles. Oh my god, Jack, mute your Discord.
No.
That was my fault. I put a picture in.
Oh,
Wait, hang on.
let me get my phone up and have a look. Is it a picture of a meme of a console?
There's a picture of Jack.
I'll edit that over his profile picture now. This is going to be the first podcast with actual editing rather than just the intro and outro.
Yeah, it was probably going to be the most all over the shop one because the amount of crap we've gone off on a tangent. Stupid.
Like, this is just what I've been doing for podcasts is I've been writing down topics. So, like, I know what to put in the description or I know what to, like, title it. I wrote down Googling ourselves celebrities and then I completely gave up because we were about to talk about Japan and Japanese culture and then we went on a tangent. And now I've forgotten where we are.
You tried to go back to Japan. I'll give you that.
Did I?
And then I'm just here. Yeah, because we brought up about the face masks, and you brought up Japan again, and then you just decided to go off again.
I'm just writing down in my episode 5 not disorganized.
Put a big frowny face as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a sad face because this is what I basically look at this note and then go, right, okay, so this is what's going in the description. So like it's literally the top line of the description. It says the boys talk about, and then so far we've got Googling ourselves celebrities disorganized and a sad face. So that's gonna be the top line of the description. I'm not gonna add
Googling disorganized celebrities.
sad.
Sad.
In fairness, with the sad face, we did actually talk about mental health for a little bit.
We did. Right, will we get away with playing like a MIDI of XXX Tentacion sad in the background?
Probably not, and I'm definitely not going to because that means more editing. Speaking of editing, me in the future, right now, editing me saying chef. Okay, thank you. I'm creating more work for myself. I hate it. Why am I
I
doing
don't know why
this?
it gets me every time. It's just how the fucking silence after you finish talking to yourself is just
The silence is where I'm gonna edit in the thing. I need that silence.
oh yeah, shit. What silence?
Chef.
Was that Bambi?
Yeah.
One Cobain's been swapped out for another. They're interchangeable.
They've not. Well, I was about to say they've not appeared on a podcast together, but I kind of forgot about that one.
Yikes.
Because I was gonna make the joke that they're the same person, but I can't anymore because they've been on a podcast together with me and the other Danny.
I was gonna say, weren't you on that one?
Don't
No,
worry.
do you know what it is? It's short.
Don't worry about it.
We are the same person, but I just made like 2 accounts and then interchanged them as we were talking.
He pitches up his voice for when he's Bambi. This is also fun because me and Marcus have both met both of you. Whereas, like,
Yeah, but
this gag would be fine for the other basement boys because I think Sutty's only met Jordan.
No, I met Sotty.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that night out.
See, the weird thing is, before like I properly started talking to Jordan on Discord and stuff, like I'd met him once at one of your parties, Danny, but he never remembered, so he had no idea who I was.
In
And then
fairness,
suddenly,
most of my parties at uni, because you rarely came to them because anxiety.
yeah.
But the ones you did come to, you either drank a bottle of wine and then left, or stayed sober and then left. Like both times, like within an hour.
No. The Halloween party I stayed for.
Bambi didn't go to that though.
Oh yeah, true.
At that point, Bambi was just my stalker. He wasn't my friend at that point.
He missed out on getting flowers whilst trick-or-treating.
That was such a good party. Honest. Let's
just
tell the
like-
story. We were drunk, and the accommodation. This weren't where I was living, but my friends were hosting a Halloween party, and the accommodation they lived in, it was kind of like a bunch of mini bungalows, kind of, within like a gated community. So there's like about 14 of these like mini bungalow type things with about 4 to 6 people living in each one. And then me and Marcus, whilst drunk at a Halloween party, decided this party is boring. What else can we do on Halloween? Let's trick or treat. And did we get anything else other than the flowers, or was it
I
just the
don't
flowers?
know. We must have got like something. Maybe they gave us alcohol. I don't know, but it's just the
We
fact I
were
knocked the
really
window.
drunk though at this point. That's why I don't remember.
It's just the fact I just remember we knocked on their door and they just didn't know what to do, so they just grabbed the first thing they could find, which was a potted plant.
It was also they tried to give us a trolley as well.
Oh yeah.
I remember that because they had a trolley that they probably stole from the local supermarket in their living room, and that's what the
In the
flowers
living
were
room?
in. And they tried to give us the trolley, and I was like, no, I want the flowers instead. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, but if we grabbed the trolley, it would probably been a mistake because we probably would have just hurt ourselves, like messing about with it.
Yeah, oh, actually, yeah, that is 100%. One of us would definitely have injured ourselves because we are not responsible adults. Well, at that time we weren't.
I'm still not. I'm gonna be honest.
My current job is kind of forcing me to be, but I'm not worried about it.
I mean, when I'm working, yeah. But then, like, as soon as I'm out of work, then it's just like, well,
Time to
why be boring?
time to complete Tinder speedrun 100%.
No, it's reached to the point where it's like it just says 99 plus now. It's like stopped saying like how many people's like me.
Tell us about you 100% speedrunning Tinder.
It's just I remember it wasn't recently, but I remember one point I ran out of people to just like it just said there's no one else near. So then I went off to Liverpool and then just found some more people to match with. It's just I just get frustrated with Tinder because it's just like when you're around our age, it's either become a stepdad or not be in a relationship. Like it is like all the girls in like, the mid 20s, and it's just like yeah, well, guess I'm becoming a dad.
I feel that. Like
Yeah,
you've either got the people that had a kid at like between 16 and 18, or you've got like the actual responsible people, I guess.
yeah, but they don't seem to like me, so
Feels sad, man. Marcus is just going to
that's fine.
have to be a daddy. In fact, that's the title of the episode, Daddy Marcus.
I guess congratulations to myself.
Yeah, I'm editing Danny, adding like kids joyfully screaming and confetti.
I can get the other Marcus to sing a song for our kids.
For all your tender children.
All my illegitimate Tinder children.
The ones you've just adopted by associating with people on Tinder.
Well, my house just becomes like daddy daycare.
So Jack,
Oh,
how about you? Have you ventured into Tinder?
Very briefly. But
Amazing conversation, thanks.
great chat, Jack. Great.
well, I'm not really interested in online dating at the moment.
Well, yeah, in the current climate, you don't want to be going out and meeting people.
It's not even that. I just can't be arsed with it.
Oh,
I think for
Like if I'm
Jack,
talking to someone that I like, I'd possibly give it a try with like a back, but if we both liked each other
yeah,
and we knew we did, then I'd give it a shot. But I'm not like gonna go out my way to try and find someone to go out with. You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel that.
yeah.
Like you kind of just vibing, and if something happens, then it happens, kind of meme.
Yeah.
See, like, I think the problem is like my biggest problem I find with like online dating is it's to me it's a lot more awkward starting off like a like even if you were looking for a relationship, starting off like even a casual relationship via just texting someone because A, you haven't properly met them, and B, it's like it's just not the same as like just something in person. So it's like because when you meet someone in person, even if it's for something casual, like there's a connection straight away, rather than just basing it on okay,
It's your
you know
brain
you could
emitting
be
chemicals and shit.
exactly rather than being like okay, you could be attractive, it could just be a filter. Like you you don't really know on like online dating apps.
Where in the real world, there's brain chemicals and like you can actually have a conversation with them and not just type.
Yeah, and then it's just like, and plus in the real world, if you're out and then you start drinking, if their conversation is a bit dull, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you could kind of just leave the pub and never talk to them again.
Yeah,
Whereas on
I
like
mean
an
you could,
online platform, they could probably like if they were into you but you went into them, they could like message you and be like, "Hi, what's up? We've not spoken in a while," and then you can just ignore it.
Oh no, I had a girl message me, right? On one of the other apps I got, like girls can you can message people without matching with them.
That's
And
kind of weird, champ.
I don't like it because I got a message and I accidentally opened it, and then they could see I opened it, and I got another one back saying, "Why didn't you reply to me?" and getting really aggressive. I'm just like, I at the end of the day, like if someone doesn't reply, I think it just means they're not interested in you. Like, don't get all pissed off with me. Like, I don't know. It's just I just don't trust online dating. I've heard like I think I've just watched too many like horror stories about
Mm.
it as well.
Like fucking catfish.
Oh Christ. Okay, see, I find catfish funny, but I wouldn't find it funny if it happened to me, that's for sure.
Has it ever happened to you, or that you know of?
That I know of. No, no,
In
no,
re-
it's never ever happened to... it almost did. I remember when I was younger, um, I was talking to a girl, um, and I was a bit naive at the time, and she said she was my age, and it turned out she was like 18, and I was only like 14 at the time.
that's a
That was a bit,
yikes.
yeah, that was a bit odd. But, I think me at the time when I found that out, I think, being a 14-year-old kid thinking, oh, Christ, like an 18-year-old, geez, like, I thought it was really cool, but thinking back, it's probably a bit,
Criminal.
yeah, a little bit.
A
Oh,
little.
I just got a message. I just got a message from Tinder. It's going down on Tinder. Now's the time to use a boost and get seen.
Don't worry about it.
They're not listening to us. No.
Oh, that's something. That's like I'm talking to stuff with my girlfriend, and then we'll be like having a conversation, and then immediately I'll just be scrolling through Facebook, and there will be a sponsored post about that.
I hate it.
It
And they're like,
freaks
no, we
me
don't
out.
listen to you.
She has an Alexa as well, and I've not read or believed any of them, but I've seen stuff where people are like, "Oh, it's the government listening to me."
See,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't think.
all the things you say to her.
Yeah, those like types of devices only respond when you say the key phrase. So right now, someone could be listening to the podcast, and I could say, "Alexa, send text to mum, I'm gay," and it'll do it. But yeah, I hope that
This
actually
is
works.
this. Well, this is where you say, "Don't worry, guys. I got a Google Home. We're okay."
Yeah,
A
I was
Google
gonna
Nest.
say the Google word, but then I didn't want mine to wake up. Hey,
Get a message from your mum.
Siri, text dad, I'm gay, send.
Text dad, you up, kiss.
Do any of you two want to contribute to our trolling of AI?
No.
Hang on,
Shit.
I'm
Have you asked Google why Caillou's bald?
no.
You
I'd,
should, you know.
I'd do it right now, but I don't know if it'd pick up on my mic. I'll do it.
If you ask Google why Caillou's bald, it's why.
I've never watched an episode of Kaya.
I don't know what it is. Is it an anime?
Unless I'm thinking of something else.
How are you?
No, I'm thinking of something else.
There's some little kids show, and there's a little boy,
Yeah,
and he's
Oh,
bald.
It's an anime sounding name, so I just assumed it was an anime.
No, some kids show, and he's like,
is it like it's like a cartoon, right?
yeah, and there's a little kid, and he's bald, but he's not like a baby, so you think he'd have hair.
And then because I remember there was a meme being like, "Oh, something's happening in Caillou's house."
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to
I
Chuck E.
think
Cheese.
it's an American thing though.
Yeah.
Probably.
America, the one
It's
place where you set fire to the entire fucking state with a gender reveal.
yeah, that was really dumb.
Yeah, but very, very American.
Do we even know if it was a boy or a girl?
I think it was a boy.
Then why is the
course
sky
it
red?
was.
Ryan.
If it's a
Why
boy,
is the
why is the
sky-
sky red?
No, it was a boy because it fucked everything up.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
obvious, right?
true. I think on that note is a good point to end. Edit in, Danny. Edit in the outro now.